Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel for the newcomers. My name is Didi, and now I'm coming to you guys from Venlo. So in Venlo's, goeiemorgen allemaal. Look, there's a beautiful statue on the back over there. That's like the warrior of Venlo, stopping all the water going into town or something. I don't know. Today, short TA update, also a short news update about the Blackrock ETF and all that shit that I want to talk about a little bit. And make it short and powerful because today, again, a very busy day in the Netherlands. Meeting the camera crew for the documentary. I think my mother-in-law is arriving. We're going to go for dinner. We're going to go for lunch. We're going to go meet people again and again. So busy as fuck in the Netherlands. Always the same. But I love it to be here again in my hometown Venlo. Look how beautiful it is here. It's getting windy. So I will make it a quick, cool video. Now let's quickly jump into the first chart over here. Bam. Is the 4-hour chart, guys. As you know from me, I always start with a 4-hour chart. Yes, beautiful wick there again, down below 31k and again back above 31k. The bam indicator did indicate that long already. It's some time ago. We can see over there that was the indication to buy around the level of 30,000. So then short-term trade could have been beautiful. Congrats to all the long-term hodlers because we have arrived above 31k again, and I will tell you more about that in the next couple of charts because I don't want to focus too much on the short-term charts, guys. So the long-term charts, they are way more important. This one, for example, the Bitcoin supply and profit, the percentage of supply and profit. Look how beautiful that we always go with that orange line into that pinkish area. So that's 96 and higher percentage of Bitcoins in profit. We are now around 75% already. So yes, we were at that bottom part. That's the part where I told you guys, yeah, you should be buying the green part. And now we are going to hunt for the red part. That will take, in my honest opinion, another 1.5 years before we arrive all at the top of the bull market top. But around that bull market top, you should start to focus, on exchanging some Bitcoins into, or hedging some Bitcoins, or exchanging some Bitcoins into stable coins, or anything else that you would like to buy, because you can always sell it again in the bear market of Bitcoin in 2026 and then buy a shitload of Bitcoins back. Now, here you see the Bitcoin long-term holder position change. You can see that the gradual accumulation that was between July 22 and January 23, that was when more than 1 million Bitcoins were accumulated in around 600 days. And they were accumulated by, of course, the Bitcoin whales. Yes, and me. That's a different category because they are way more Bitcoins than me, the Bitcoin whales, of course. But yes, I do follow them and I do accumulate Bitcoin when we are at the bear market bottom. So that was a perfect 600-day period. You could have bought Bitcoin at beautiful prices, guys. Now, we can also see, if you look to the previous bull run in 2021, the April till October 21, there was a very aggressive accumulation of 2.4 million Bitcoins. So this accumulation was not as aggressive, but it took 600 days instead of 217 days. So the thing that you need to understand now is that the long-term hodler supply is now around 14.47 million Bitcoin, which means the biggest part of the Bitcoins are in the hands of long-term hodlers, which means they won't sell till the next top, which means the Bitcoin price does not have the possibility to drop massively at this moment. That's why you should be dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Long-term hodlers are there to hodl long-term. They are not going to sell. They are not going to crash the price at the moment. Okay? Now, and you can see this very clearly on this chart. You can see how many people are long-term, how many people are short-term. So long-term is the beautiful color of blue. Short-term is that darkish brownish color, and then we have, of course, that light brown color. That's a circulating supply. That's supply you can still buy. So So the long-term hodlers, they are gonna try and buy as much as possible of that circulating supply, because the long-term hodlers believe in Bitcoin, but also understand that if the ETF would be approved, that would be a big push into the Bitcoin price, because a lot of capital will flow into Bitcoin because of the ETF, because of Blackrock, and that will increase the price because the demand will increase, but there's not much Bitcoin available, as you can see, because the biggest part is in the long-term hodlers' hands, and they are not gonna sell to Blackrock, in my honest opinion. But we are going to talk about that later. That would not be good to sell it to Blackrock. But now the blocks until the halving. At the moment we have 43k blocks until the halving. You can see that pinkish line, that is the current run. The halving, yeah, we should be a little bit higher, I think around 40k the halving. But the part that you should focus on is the part after the halving line. The halving line is that vertical line. You can see that one. From that moment to the right side, you can see that the Bitcoin price has always increased. Before the halving, yes, we come from the bottom and we go slowly up to that halving line. But after that line, and that will be April 2024, the lines of Bitcoin prices have always gone up. You see this? Everything to the right of this line is up. So from now till that halving in 2024 April, you should be accumulating Bitcoin. From that moment on, the Bitcoin price will again go bam up. That's how simple it is. Just believe me. And this is the last chart, the long-term hodler the MVRV. You can see on this chart as well, yes, the end of the bear is there, because the Bitcoin price went out of that green part. Like I've been telling you already for months, when we leave that green part, you should be in. And we left, and we're now going to build up again to try and reach. If we have a blow-off top, we will reach that pinkish area. If we have another distribution top, like a double top, like the last time, we won't reach the pinkish area. If we have a triple top, so for example, the last double top is just the beginning, and now the third top will be as high, also only 70k, then that orange part will only go to where the last time that line went, around that level of 910, something there. Okay? Now, oh no, I have one more chart. Oh my god, so many charts today. But you just stop the video now and you just analyze this chart for yourself. This shows you all the months, and it shows you that July, on average, had a 15.6% run. So in July, the price increased an average with 15.6%. So July has always been a good month. August and September, though, have been always bearish months on average. If you look 24% dip or 12% an average dip, that's August and September. Why? People are on holiday, they don't trade, so the market can be crashed. Now, October, November, December, again, the end of the year, that is the part you should be focusing on, because October, November, and December, check those averages. Yes, indeed, 60% on average, 120% on average, and 28% on average. So, on average, you just zoom out in Bitcoin. As some months it will be negative, and some months will be positive. But if you look in average in the total time that Bitcoin has existed, it only has been positive. We never went below the starting price of Bitcoin. We only went gradually up, higher and higher and higher. And yes, we need to do those, we need to correct sometimes and have some dips some months, but then we will go up again. So if you're an investor, don't go and freak out about every week and every month. Just zoom out, protect your capital, stay in Bitcoin for a very long time. Now, and if you're an investor, then you also know who Blackrock is. In my opinion, Blackrock, yes, will pump the price, but is shifting away your norms and values more important than the Bitcoin price? That's the biggest question. In my honest opinion, it isn't. In my honest opinion, it is very important that we stay with our norms and values, that we stay with Bitcoin to create a peer-to-peer cash for everyone out there in the world, that we keep Bitcoin to the people. We should have Bitcoin, not that 1% that is manipulating the news, the media, everything else in the world to make it a world that you don't like. BlackRock is one of those richest institutions of the world that was also behind and supporting the whole fucking lockdown, the whole fucking face mask, the whole fucking vaccinations. They manipulated the media as well. They are owned by Bill and Melinda Gates, by George Soros foundations. They are owned by all these foundations. So BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, I don't see that as a positive move for Bitcoin. Yes, it can pump the price. But is becoming rich more important than losing your freedom? That's the biggest question. In my honest opinion, not. Freedom should always be the most important part. And Bitcoin and the blockchain tool that we created as people is providing us of that freedom. And we are now slowly going to give that freedom away again to that 1%, for example, Blackrock, people that doesn't want the best for us. So I don't understand why the whole Bitcoin community is so cheerfully celebrating that now maybe we will get an ETF in BlackRock so that all the rich people can start to use Bitcoin as a rich man's tool. The same way they used gold as a rich man tool. But what happened to gold at the end? It didn't end up in the pockets of the rich people, the normal rich people. It ended up in the pockets of the governments, and they control the gold supply. So why would we want Bitcoin to be controlled in the end by those same people that are now controlling gold? We will never want that. We should be in control of Bitcoin, the people. So people out there, for me, Bitcoin is still a peaceful revolution by the people, for the people, and I think that should stay there. But that's my opinion. If you want to pump your bags, yes, then be celebrating that BlackRock gets into the industry, because that means a shitload of money will flow into the industry and it will pump your Bitcoin bags. And in the end, those pumped Bitcoin bags, just to try to educate you a little bit more, because you're happy that your Bitcoin bags will be pumped, and those Bitcoin bags will be pumped massively, and then you have millions of dollars of Bitcoin. But then at the end, that same group of people, that 1%, will make sure you will not be able to off-ramp your Bitcoins. Please think ahead, anticipate, don't react. What do you think will happen? If they regulate Bitcoin completely, how are you going to off-ramp your Bitcoins in a way that you would like to off-ramp them if they control and manipulate the whole media and the whole world? You won't be able to do that anymore. That's why the power should stay with the people, guys. Now, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video and all the content and the beautiful views of Venlo, then give this a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment. And yes, I'm wearing a sweater because it's a little bit chill still in the morning here in Venlo. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow again. Bam.